2016 presidential campaign has its first high-profile candidate. Good evening, I'm Colby Satterfield.
And I'm
here inside the barn that houses the Budweiser Clydesdales. And right here with me is my buddy Duke. Later this afternoon, Britt's wife and daughter will receive the award here at the Marriott on his behalf. Data shows there were 20 pedestrian casualties in Missouri in 2014, which is up 25% from 2013. Second-seeded Virginia and Kansas are out of the NCAA college basketball tournament, both of them losing to 7 seeds. Spring is starting, and so are Mid-Missouri gardeners. Some are using an alternative method that they say is better for the environment. 2 people are dead, including a young girl, after a building collapses in central India. Police say 2 bodies have been recovered, and it's not clear at this hour how many were still under the debris. Currently, no reported injuries today from a fire last night in Disneyland. A small fire broke out in a backstage area. ISIS released a list of 100 U.S. military personnel and their addresses as targets for U.S. domestic terrorists. Instead of grounding their kids, some parents choose to take away cell phones as a form of punishment. One Colorado mom did just that, but it took a very wrong turn. Missouri Honor Flight has now flown more than 30 groups of veterans to Washington, D.C. to see their memorials. Tonight, an inside look at the very first all-Vietnam veteran honor flight. In tonight's Sarah story, Sarah Hill introduces us to Calvin Filbert, a man who waited 2 years to touch his memorial. Coming up in just a little bit, I'll tell you how you can meet the Budweiser Clydesdales to start off your spring season and even see this 36-hour-old stud colt for yourself. In your state news, the Wentzville police chief resigned over the weekend after settling a harassment lawsuit. Lisa Harrison reportedly resigned voluntarily after she filed a complaint. A driverless car took off from the foot of the Golden Gate Bridge for its cross-country trip to New York. The 10-day, 3,500-mile trip will be the first and longest coast-to-coast drive. 1,200 residents set out to clean up the city for the 19th annual Clean Up Columbia Volunteer Day. Columbia residents hiked through parks and along trails in an effort to make their city cleaner. The day of volunteering attracted residents of all ages to do their part. This is the 5th year Boy Scout Cole has participated in the cleanup. He says his favorite part of Cleanup Day is being outdoors. 5 organizations participated in today's cleanup. It spanned from Columbia streets to streams all across central Columbia.